Gotta think smart these days, boys. Oh yeah, you already know what we're doing. Alright, what's going on, guys? So like I said in the last video, I had 2 locations pending. Tomorrow we're going to place the machines in the shops. Super excited, so come along. Also, I know I just got a Sam's Club membership, but I actually just received an order from Amazon that I placed. It was 1-day shipping, free. I got 4 of the 54-ounce bags of Skittles and 2 of the 4.5 pounds of Mike and Ike's. Everything together was $58 for 4 54-ounce Skittles and 2 4.5 bags of Mike and Ike's. So that's a pretty good deal too, especially if you guys don't have like a Sam's or a Costco or anything around you. I'll put some links down in the description for you guys to go ahead and quick link over and maybe try and see how that candy works for you. I got the Skittles and the Mike and Ike's, but I didn't order any chocolate because I didn't want any chance of it melting on the way over. It's been pretty cold recently, so I mean I probably could have gotten away with it, but I'm heading to Sam's right now to go and pick up a couple things of M&M's. On our way to Sam's Club again. It's quick. I didn't film in Sam's, but it only took like 10 seconds. Okay, actually it took like 5 minutes. I got 3 of the 62-ounce M&M's. So for 62 ounces, it was $32.41, including tax and everything. Okay, also, one of the things that I didn't know, it's probably common sense to most people, but there is different sizes inside the actual gumball machines. This one right here, it's got a pretty wide opening. You can actually change that to make it smaller so it dispenses less candy. If you're gonna sell gumballs, it's obviously gonna need to be bigger. But if you're gonna sell things like candy, like M&M's and Skittles and those type of things, obviously it needs to be smaller, or you're just gonna end up wasting a lot of product and not get as big of a return. So to maximize your profitability without screwing over your customers, you're gonna want to find a nice middle so it spits out enough candy to make them happy, but also to get money in your pocket. I'm gonna take the cap off and show you how easy it is to change it. Okay, so those are the 3 screws right there. So now the cap right here should just pull right off. Those springs right there are what actually keep the candy from flying everywhere. So I guess every once in a while clean those little springs right here too. So now this is wide open right here. So what you can do is you can reach in and you can pull this whole piece out right here. You can see if you take this little gear out, there's a 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I don't know if you can pick it up on the camera, but right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shows you the different sizes of how big the hole is going to be. So one is going to leave it the biggest open, allowing the most candy to flow through it. But we're probably going to put it to about 4. No, that's 3. We're probably going to put it to about a 4 or so. It's probably a good size. Also, a 5 is good too. A 5 I've tested. If you have about the normal size M&Ms, it'll probably spit out about 10 M&Ms, or Skittles or Reese's Pieces. It might spit out a little bit more. You just have to, test it out. But that's the smallest setting I'm going to set. And to put it back in, all you have to do is just place it right back down in there. So I just place it back in there, and you can see the hole is a little bit smaller than this one, which I haven't touched yet. So this one is wide open, and this is the one that I just adjusted. That's a huge difference. That one would shoot out probably about 30 M&Ms. This one's going to shoot out probably about 10. That's huge, because that's your profit right there. And then you put the cap on the same way you took it off. You just line up the little holes. You just line up the little holes to the holes down here. It should fall into a little groove, but now you can see the 3 little holes are all lined up, and the cap needs to be facing towards the back, at least for this machine. Just like those. So now I'm going to put the screws back in, and it'll be good. Now I'm going to adjust the rest of those 2, because it's going to a location tomorrow, and I'll film that. And then also I have to do it to the rest of these. That's going to be fun. First one, filled, ready for location. Using one of the pieces to cut out to use it as a label for the next machine. There's like 4 or 5 of these little Mike and Ike logos on the bag that will actually fit the size of my vending machine, so getting use out of every piece. 3 more labels, 4 including this one. And also I like it because it has that glossy texture that, paper just doesn't give you. Gotta think smart these days, boys. Oh yeah, you already know what we're doing. Alright, so my camera actually died on me, so the GoPro is charging right now. This is my phone camera, but I loaded up the 2 machines and we are heading to our first location and then dropping it off and then heading to the next location. So 2 locations being put down today. I just dropped off the first candy machine. I couldn't really film. I don't know, it was kind of weird, but I just dropped it in real quick, set it up to some of the people, and then now I'm heading to my next location. My next location's actually 30 miles away, and it's actually the same franchise. It's a pizza place, it's just another location, so 2-in-1 combo, pretty good. hopefully it's a good location. As soon as I left, I looked through the window and I could see people already going up to it, so that's a good sign. Hyped. Alright, the second vending machine is in location. Sorry I couldn't record inside. I tried, but there was, you know, a decent amount of people, so. Also, I'd never been to the places before. So I was just kind of introducing myself and everything. I didn't want to whip out a camera. Heading back, super excited. That's 3 locations total. I think that's pretty much going to do it for this video. I appreciate if you made it to the end. Tons of stuff in store. Keep following the journey. There's all kinds of things going on in my head. Different ways to make money. Just my life in general. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, all that. Comment how many locations you have and what type of candy you put in your locations. I'm curious. But again, thanks for making it to the end. You guys are awesome.